Hi, how is everyone keeping this evening? I'm going to do my quick thing here in the background. Turn off notifications on my phone. Sorry for any background noise. That is an incredibly noisy laundry machine, washing machine in the background. Sorry about that. I'm just going to brighten up my screen a little bit, making sure all my notifications are turned off, making sure my computer is all set to go here, which I believe it is. Before I continue anymore, for those of you, I can see everyone in the chat. Thank you so much again for being here as always. May you please let me know if you can hear me and see me okay? Yes, we're in portrait mode as always. Apparently it's better for the algorithms, but may you please just let me know quickly in the chat if you can hear me and see me okay? I would be most appreciative, whatever. I would so appreciate that. And as I'm waiting for any of you to say if you can hear me and if you can see me, okay, I'm going to just be checking the chat, get myself completely up to date. Nicole, the gang's here. Yeah, the gang is here. Linda, just love that boiling water. Okay, I'm just getting caught up here. Oh, perfect. Oh, thank you so much, everyone, for letting me know. So happy that you can hear me and see me okay. Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you so much. So thank you so much again for being here. It has been a crazy, insane week. And just in case you're wondering, I don't have anything like weird or like strange behind me. It's actually attempted background decor. I was getting some of my Christmas decorations up today and I found these and I thought, oh, I'll put them in there and make it pretty. But now it just looks like I'm wearing antlers or something if I sit a certain way. I wonder if I should just take them down. I thought it was kind of pretty. It looks kind of pretty here, but on the camera it just looks like I'm wearing a set of antlers kind of, which is entirely bizarre to me. But anyway, I should have checked that before I went online. I do have my little Himalayan salt lamp here in the background. Okay, I'll just leave it there for right now, but those are little decor things. I was trying to make it Christmassy, and I'm like, when I'm portrait mode, I don't have a lot of room that I can work with behind me, so I'm just working with what I have, and I'm like, well, I'll just play with angles, and hopefully my ring light does not fall over in the process. And anyways, so that's what that is, in case you're wondering. It's attempted Christmas decor. A little bit better than I did for Halloween, but I'm working with what I have here. Yeah, for sure. Just catching up in the chat here. I have my laptop in case you are wondering, in case you are new here. Just have my laptop here off to the side. Just making sure I'm caught up on everything that I'm seeing here. Waiting for the chili to heat up. Oh, dragonfly, cool. My mom had that for supper tonight, actually. So it's for dinner. Ah, you're thinking of the same. That's awesome. Oh, it is a good winter meal for sure, Nicole. Yeah, I don't eat chili. I used to love it all the time, but don't eat it anymore. But anyways, thank you. We always like turn in. I love our conversations. We end up talking about food or something. It's awesome. But thank you so much again all for being here. For everyone in the chat, we all know each other. Dragonfly, I think you're the one who sort of coined the phrase "chat family," which is entirely true in my opinion as well. We're all hanging out here. We're spending our Monday evenings together. And as far as I'm concerned, yes, we are absolutely our family. So we're just hanging out together tonight to do another general weekly tea leaf reading. So for entertainment purposes only, of course. So if you are new here and if you are not in the chat, hi and welcome. And if you're watching this either on the live tonight, being Monday, I thought today, I was convinced last night that it was Tuesday, but no, today is Monday still. Eastern time is just after 8 o'clock in the evening, and today is Monday, still Monday, December the 4th. And this is a general weekly tea leaf reading that we're going to be doing this evening. Yes, a tea leaf reading. In case you don't know already, my name is Sarah, and I'm a coffee drinking tea leaf reader. I know it sounds very strange, but it is also incredibly true. We are going to be doing, like I said, a general weekly tea leaf reading for this week to see what divine guidance the universe would like us to know for this week. So it will be for today, heading into this weekend, and heading in again to next week. So quick caveat here as I'm thinking of it. First of all, thank you again for your patience and for your understanding. And last week was just absolutely, schedule got completely off the rails and I was just not able to go live at all. I did try, just wasn't able to. So I made an effort for sure to go live this evening. I know that our schedule usually is Monday evenings at 8 p.m. We go live and we do a general weekly tea leaf reading for the week. And Thursday evenings we typically also go live at 8 p.m. all times at Eastern, and we do three complementary tea leaf readings for 5 minutes each. This week, I really don't think I'm going to be able to. I could try to go live tomorrow night. I was actually really contemplating that. I was really thinking that I maybe could. I just don't think that I'm going to be able to do it this week, just with my schedules being the way that they are, the way that it is. However, I'm going to be planning on going live again next week, back to our regular schedule. So as of this moment in time, I have not scheduled them yet, as yet, but I will. So I will be scheduling at this moment in time, unless things change. We'll go live again on Monday, December 11th, as well as Thursday, December the 14th, 8 p.m. Eastern, both days, both evenings. And we'll be back. We will be back to doing the lives both evenings on next week, and on Thursday evening back to doing the three quick 5 minute or so tea leaf readings for viewers of the live. So just wanted to quickly mention that while as I was thinking of it. So thank you so much again for your patience and understanding. It's just been quite chaotic around here. It's been all good, but very busy. So just appreciate your time and your patience and support. It's never lip service when I say those things. I completely mean it. Just getting caught up here in the chat as well. Thank you so much, Nicole. Okay. Yes, and thank you, Nicole. And that's a great segue into my next little comment here. As I always like to mention, one of my very first comments in every live I really aim to make is let's give a big shout out to our moderators. So again, if you're watching this in the live replay, you can see our beautiful mods here in the chat. And if you're watching live, obviously, you know who the mods are. The very famous Dragonfly and Nicole. So, hey, everyone. Thank you so much again. I see you're all chatting amongst each other. And as far as I'm concerned, you're all mods, but my beautiful mods, Dragonfly and Nicole, they're in the house tonight on the chat. And they're going to be making sure that it stays clean and bot AI free. So thank you again for all of your help. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. So, yeah, you really truly make it easy. All of you, every single one of you, you make it so easy for me. And my beautiful mods just make sure that everything runs along swimmingly in the background. Because as we know, as we have collectively figured out, the best way for us to do these tea leaf readings is for me to turn the laptop around so I'm not being inadvertently distracted by looking at the chat. So as I'm doing the tea leaf reading, so that way you can have the best experience possible of having a look at the tea leaves, and I can do my best for you and not be just inadvertently distracted by rolling chats in the background. So thank you so much again for doing this. Quick reminder, as always, if you're watching here and you're regular, you know this already. All readings, just a quick disclaimer, big disclaimer in the description box below. All readings that I do offer are for entertainment purposes only. I will try and say that a bit more clearly this time. Sorry, it's been a long day. Entertainment purposes only. So again, please take what you will and leave what you don't. So we'll be doing this for this week. So we'll be looking at, like right now, being Monday, and then as we go through the week, as we look in the cup. Yes, I'm using Tartan, version of Tartan. So today is Monday. I read chronologically, so it's now on the way and later. So in this case for us, the rim is the present situation, being now Monday. The sides are on the way, so midway approximately right there, around the second block, right around there, is Wednesday, thereabouts. And then in the base is this weekend heading into next week. So just a quick reminder, it's now on the way and later. That's how I myself read tea leaves. It's how I've always read them. I've always done it chronologically. So I just wanted to mention that as well. Okay. So thank you again for being here. Let's get on with these tea leaves and see what the universe would like us to know for this week. Let's get on with this. So how's everyone doing? Looks like everyone's doing really well. Yes, and thank you, Nicole. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm really just trying to. I missed going live. I really missed going live last week. I still wanted to, and just wasn't able to do it. But so happy to be back and be here with you. I'm really upset about not being able to go live on this Thursday, though. But I'm doing my best here for everyone. So, Renee, Whole Mountain Girl. Oh, Renee, hey, thanks so much again for being here. Everyone is here tonight. We have our regulars. We have, let's do a quick roll call as I'm sitting here getting the leaves ready. Quick roll call. We have Dragonfly, Linda, Kathy. Hope I'm not missing anyone here. Nicole. And Renee, she's back. See, the nicest people are in the chat. I mean it every single time. Everyone is awesome. Renee, thank you so much. I'm glad that you like this cup. My mom actually picked this out for me. We were shopping about 3 or so years ago, and she's like, "You need those." I'm like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Those are pretty." I'm like, "Yeah, they are." Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, I forget where it was, like at one of those home stores, like those home decor stores. Thank you so much. Yeah, everything as well. Just super, super busy. Lots going on, Renee. I hope all is well with you too. Thank you so much. Just getting the cup here ready in the background. Let me just get it all set up here. So, okay. Let's go. Just going to strain the leaves here. I know, I go quiet a few times during a reading, and this is one of the times I sort of go a little bit quiet. Just straining the leaves. It's very meditative, actually. It's very quick calming. Okay, here we go. Just checking the consistency. That's going to be pretty good, actually. Put that here. And yes, Renee, I really like these mugs too because I find that they are excellent for tea leaf reading. I'm very much of the opinion of whatever works for you. Go with what works for you. And I love these mugs. I've usually only ever really, most of the time sorry, it's been a long day. Most of the time I do use mugs. I pretty much have always used mugs. And these ones are great. I love the shape and the size of them, and the interior obviously is like a bright neutral color, which allows me to very clearly see the tea leaves. And the whole shape and size is perfect for readings for that same reason too. I can very clearly see the tea leaves. I don't use those pre-printed cups. Nothing against them exactly. I have nothing against the pre-printed cups. I just have never used them, and I just use unprinted pre-printed cups. Okay. Checking the consistency here. Plus, they're pretty. I think they're pretty too. Okay, let's get these leaves ready. Checking the consistency here. Okay, that's actually really good. So everyone is doing really well and getting ready for the holidays, ready for Christmas or whatever holidays you're celebrating this month. Same here too. Okay, so now I have upturned the cup, I'm going to turn it around, let it drain, and strain out a little bit of the liquid, and we are going to read the tea leaves. So thank you again for being here. It really means a lot to me. I hope that you enjoy the reading and find it to be helpful. So I have posted the reading from, I think it was 2 weeks ago. So those videos are up and posted now. But it's funny. It just seems like the couple weeks before that, I don't know if there's something going on with my channel in the background, but I haven't noticed any fluctuating numbers too much lately. But thank you again for your support. Okay, let's get going. Just going to strain out the excess liquid just ever so slightly. And as always, I will be posting pictures of these tea leaves on my community tab as soon as possible. If I don't get it posted tonight, for me right now, it's about 8:20 or so Eastern time. So if I don't get them posted tonight, I will definitely have them posted tomorrow. And we'll also have this video posted publicly, most likely tomorrow, either late morning or early afternoon, thereabouts, most likely. Okay, here we go. As always, we have, oh my goodness, they look exciting. As always, I never look at the tea leaves myself. I always like to show you first, and then I look at them later. So you're getting a sneak peek before I do. Sorry for any fluctuating coloring there. It's the lighting. Okay, here we go. Ready? Let's go. Linda, you got my pen and notebook ready. That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, Linda. Okay, everyone, I'm going to be turning my laptop around. Mods, you are up. I'm not looking at the computer at all whatsoever, so I have no idea what is being said in the chat. Thank you so much for all of your help. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so let me just double check my timing here. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see. It appears as though to me, there's one main event or situation taking place right now where things are calm and clear and quiet and we're happy with that, and or we want things to get moving a little bit more. That's one main area. And additionally, we also have 6 other smaller areas that are also taking place at the moment in time. So events or situations taking place right now. So we have that one main one, as well as 6 other smaller, less significant or important or apparent, I would say more likely less significant events or situations also taking place. So I'm seeing 7 in total, but one main one. I would say that 2 of them directly, 2 of them are actually related to the main event or situation, which is being which is being shown right here. This is the main event or situation, this line or this grouping of tea leaves, which if you've been watching at all for any length of time, you know that is common to see one main event or situation, like one line in the cup. This one is approximately 1/4 of the cup, so it is fairly significant in and of itself. So the 2 of the main events or situations happening right now are related to this main event, which is actually taking place right now. So whatever this main event or situation is, it's taking place like right now, and we, generally speaking, of course, take what you will and leave what you don't. We kind of know what's going on. We kind of see there's something taking place right now. There's a group of situations taking place from what I'm seeing right now. One, essentially, it looks like there's 3 of them, but it looks like they're grouped in a certain way. So there's one. So in terms of this one main event or situation, I'm describing what I'm seeing. So there's one smaller event taking place right now, as well as one that looks like it's actually grouped into, I'll rephrase, it's not 2, it looks like it's more like 1. I would say it could be construed or thought of as being 3 separate events or situations, but really it looks like 1. So 1 with 3 different parts, 3 that actually look like 1, however you want to word it, like a 3-in-1 in some way, shape, or form. Those are fairly significant in and of themselves. They're happening pretty much right now and imminently. So we're beginning to see those situations taking place. And it's like we're going to be seeing those, pending if things go the way they are right now, very, very soon. There's definitely things happening behind the scenes with these, things that we are not fully aware of, things that we don't know fully as yet, things taking place behind the scenes. We kind of know, but we don't know. And even if we do kind of know what this is referring to, we do know that there's things that we don't know regarding it. Some connection with that, however you want to describe it. I would say this does involve, at some level, creativity, sort of like discovering, finding things, discovering things, learning things, acquiring knowledge in some way, shape, or form, having the tools that you need in order to do so. Paperwork. There may be the letter J, a person, place, or thing involved in some way, shape, or form. That may potentially be related to some kind of very small conclusion. But that small conclusion has 3 different parts, but actually 4 parts because there's one document that connects all three together. So there's some kind of connection with that, and that's where that creativity and discovering, learning, acquiring knowledge that I just mentioned a minute ago, that's what's involved with that specifically. There's also the letter W, person, place, or thing that's involved with this entire situation. I would say that there's a helpful individual involved, likely, I would say likely a male who is involved. Now, this may even be, there even may be a departed loved one who is helping with this whole scenario as well. I wish I could give more details, but the only details that I can really soundly say and see is that if it is a departed loved one, someone who we would have known to be like taller, leaner, like a more of a thin, lean build, like a longer, angular face. That's as best as I can describe. Does involve those documents, paperwork in some way, shape, or form. And there's some behind the scenes events, scenarios, information that's related to that as well. It is a very magical, interesting time, though. It may also be in, remember how I said creativity? I wasn't planning on saying creativity, but I did say it. So I went with it, stayed with that. There may be an implication or a connection, not implication, but there may be a connection here regarding pregnancy. So this may be an actual physical pregnancy that's somehow involved in the situation. Now, if it isn't that, then it is likely symbolic of that. So again, tea leaf reading being what it is, it's literal, symbolic, and or both. And this is either a physical pregnancy which is being indicated, and or the symbolic, the symbolism of it. So creativity, new beginnings, making something new, new partnerships, working with other people, things along those lines. So there's a connection there with that in some way, shape, or form. And it looks positive, looks good. Naturally, there will be a woman involved. So again, whether this is literal, symbolic, or both, but I would say that there's, if it is regarding a physical human being, even if it is not regarding a pregnancy, there's likely a woman involved with dark hair. She may have a darker skin tone. I'm just saying that in case that may resonate with you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, moving on. Again, if this isn't a physical pregnancy, there's this creativity, making something new creative projects, working with new people, making something new. And it may involve paperwork. Like, to me, paperwork may not be exactly writing, like writing something down or being creative and with the written word, but it absolutely could be, completely could be. But there's a connection there with writing in some way, shape, or form. Now, in the short term, I would say this is a completely matter of perspective around Tuesday or so, where it's like, well, glass half full versus glass half empty, completely to do with perspective, perception. Going within, new creative projects, working with new people, open communication around today and tomorrow, likely tomorrow, but two people openly communicating, and this could be us talking with a parent or guardian or someone who is older than us or someone who is in a position or state of authority of us. There's a connection there. Sorry, Bree is coming over to say hi, my dog. She doesn't come up like to say hi to the camera, but she comes over, and so if you hear any little background noises, that's Bree. So she's laying down. She's joining us here. So yes, there's this communication between these two individuals. Now, if it isn't that kind of relationship, like talking with talking with a manager or someone who is in a position of authority or an older individual, then it is like a husband and wife. There's communication there. I would say more likely though, it's communication with someone who is in a position of authority. Letter W, again, person, place, or thing. Now, there's also maybe this communication with those two individuals could also very well have a connection with going within, It's an and or. It could be that and or going within, doing your shadow work, meditation, whatever the case is, but going within. Maybe even going within and being quiet, having some quiet time, reading, learning, researching, something to that effect. Again, this all seems to be glass half full versus glass half empty perspective, perception, messages here for the beginning of this week. Keep seeing it. Keep seeing it. Looks like other than that, things are beautiful, blossoming beautifully, especially around Tuesday. A person, place, or thing with a letter L that is involved. It's very interesting because one of the major overall shapes that I'm seeing is a keyhole. I'm always I don't often see them this large. I'm always so excited whenever I see keyholes or keys because it means to me that we have the tools that we need to do what we want to do. We just have to do it. So that is an overall theme or message and connection this week with what I'm seeing, especially from around Tuesday to Thursday. But again, this going within, being quiet, introspectiveness, taking place around Tuesday, especially. Now, that could even be involving yoga, but it's this going within, being quiet, going within ourselves, that inner connection with Source, whatever that may mean for you. There's also likely a Cancerian connection around Tuesday, person, place, or thing. If it's not a person, then it's the qualities of that sign. I'm no astrologer, nor a numerologist, but like the qualities of home and family and home and hearth and emotions, intuition, healing, things of that nature. Somehow there's also this new opportunity that's being presented around Tuesday and to around Thursday thereabouts. It looks positive. It's like we're crying happy tears. It looks like it's a really good scenario. Using our intellect as well. There may be some paperwork involved in some way, shape, or form. It might be regarding property for someone, but it looks like it's a good scenario. Okay, so moving on. There may be an Aries or a Taurus connection around Tuesday, around, I'd say more likely Wednesday. That involves communications, messages, news, and or information in some way, shape, or form. It's fast-paced, likely. Like you receive it fast, or there's a fastness, a quickness that's involved with that communication. Small surprise around Tuesday or Wednesday. Has the letter V. Letter V is involved. V and letter A. V and A. Taking some time out for our own self-care is absolutely being indicated from what I'm seeing. And there could be a Scorpio connection with that person, place, or thing. Like regeneration, going within, things of that nature. When that concludes, there's likely some communication taking place. And there may be some money, but I would say it's either a little bit of money or communications, conversations. Okay, heading into Thursday, approximately Thursday. It's like, again, it's like we're crying happy tears. It looks like it's a good scenario. Whatever is being shown in here, it looks to be very positive. Now, we do have some indications here showing there may be some unconventional stability happening around Wednesday and or Thursday, around those days. But in case you wonder what I mean by that, for example, I use metaphors a lot. For example, you paint boxes, sell them online, and you make money. It's unconventional, but it gives a sense of stability. So I would say overall, back to the keyhole image just very briefly. I'm always so happy whenever I see that. Around Tuesday to Thursday, there's this I would say, a very significant situation taking place as part of this overall main eventer situation where there's a good opportunity being presented. We just have to, should you wish to, I'm not telling you what to do. I would never do that. Should you wish to pursue it, it's right there. You just have to go ahead and open that door. Person, place, or thing with the letter V that's being shown again, the letter V. Again, we have that Cancerian connection, someone who is that sign or the qualities of that sign are on Wednesday to Thursday. There may be a small scenario around Thursday where we are getting things tidied up, cleaned up, tidied up. Now, whether that is like literal and or figurative, like you're purging your closets, your fridges, whatever the case may be, or you're getting things tidied up in some other way in some other part of your life. Bit of a surprise regarding that, though. Around Thursday, again, we have this scenario where there's a happy, smirky face. Like things are going really well and we're happy with the way that things are progressing. There's a helpful individual with a longer angular face who is present. There's reassurance with that individual, and there may be some paperwork involved. If so, there's two parts. One is more significant than the other. One happens a little bit more behind the scenes, or maybe there's another question regarding it, but it is present. Small scenario where it's like we're doing research, we're learning, we are acquiring knowledge. When that concludes, there's some conversations regarding that. But there's also, it's a unique scenario too, because with that one specifically, there is abundance. We are acquiring abundance. And again, when that concludes, there's some conversations and or money regarding that. It's fast paced, and it looks like whatever it is taking form beautifully. Progressing beautifully, very nicely. Again, keep seeing it, reassurance and things going well, things taking form very nicely. Now, Wednesday to Thursday, approximately, we have a situation that there's a lot of surprises regarding it. I would say that there's very much reassurance regarding this. Part of it. Open communication between two individuals. Again, talking with someone who is either in a position of authority or someone who knows what they're doing. Something like that, a professional, some dynamic like that. But open communication regarding those two people. There's also a third individual present, possibly. Now, if it's not that, then it's just simply referencing the fact that there could be a letter I, a person, place, or thing with the letter I that is involved. I'm saying that in case it resonates with you. There's definitely surprises here, things taking place behind the scenes, but also a reminder, too, that we have unconditional love, support, loyalty, and commitment, and protection, and reassurance, and guardianship, so those qualities associated with that grouping, with that event. In my opinion, we all have divine guidance and protection anyway, but I'm saying what I'm seeing. And it's nice to have a reminder sometimes, I think, too. It's definitely a surprise. We're not supposed to know too much regarding it. But it's like nothing can stop it. It's like a runaway bull almost. Whatever this is, there's a lot of action and momentum and speed and very much a dynamic quality that's involved. Going for what we want to have, not being held back, just going for it. A lot of easy progression forward. Okay, let's go. And there's likely some kind of transition, new opportunity, a new opportunity that's involved with that. Looks good. It looks positive. Yeah, unconventional stability with that, and it looks good. Okay, so around Thursday, Friday, there's another area here where we have a nice happy face. So again, well, I think I'll pretty much leave that one there. It's very self-explanatory, but we do have reassurance regarding that. And a reminder that we do have divine protection and help. We can always ask for that as well. And we also have a person, place, or thing with the letter L that's involved, as well as, again, this Taurus and or Aries connection that is present. Heading into Friday, yeah. Then we have a lovely, cute little situation where it looks like things are quite nice, quite twee, I would say. It's very sweet. We have abundance and prosperity, this burgeoning creativity, essentially. this lovely Cancerian connection, quite likely as well, involved. Going within, researching, taking some time out for our own self-care. And then again, we had this Cancerian connection, person, place, or thing, or the qualities of that sign. Friday heading into the weekend, that's really what I'm seeing there. Now, aside from that main event, we really don't have too many other tea leaves around the sides of the cup. So in other words, for the rest of the week, we will be able to focus on this one main event and not really be distracted in too many other different ways, by too many other different scenarios taking place. Now, that said, around Thursday and or Friday, we do have some more activity, but nothing in comparison to the amount of to the significance, same significance as this one main event does, is. That said, there's a small area where we have a small event or situation, a grouping, essentially two groupings, and they are related indirectly to this main event or situation. Forward movement, forward progression, looks like things are going really well. Nothing's standing in our way. Going for whatever it is that we want to have. Stability. Stability is involved with that. Glass half full versus glass half empty, bit of a perspective or perception scenario, but somehow it does involve acquiring knowledge, research, learning. Looking into the base, which is this weekend, heading into next week, we do have stability as well as the angels being present. Somehow that's involved with a partnership that's forming very nicely, I would say, right now. It looks like for the most part, we have two main groupings, things that we're really not supposed to know about right now. In other words, surprises. There's very much a Scorpio connection with one of them, though, with the smaller of the two. So some kind of change, transformation, new beginnings, new opportunities, things of that nature. A spiritualness, a sacredness, knowledge. It's like a sacred knowledge. That could even be self-awareness. Please take that for what you will. But a lovely change, a lovely new chapter, you could even say. A lovely change in perspective or perception regarding that. Abundance and prosperity, as well as reassurance being indicated, as well as open communication between at least two people. I would say between two people. Yeah. Again, we have a third, possibly, but not directly involved in that conversation. Getting things organized, organization, getting things tidied up, sorted out in whatever way, shape, or form that is. Slight unconventional stability. And also we have this other scenario here that involves a small conclusion. But it's a good scenario. It's happy. We have a happy face there. Forward movement, forward progression. Going for what we want to have, not being held back. That is the tea leaf reading. That was a bit longer than it's about 20 minutes. There, looks like it's going to be a crazy week. A good one, though. I am just checking back in the chat now that we have finished our reading. I always like to go back and see what everyone was saying. So I'm all caught up. Okay. Kathy, hope that your internet is holding up there. Okay, let me go back here. Linda, hope that you took some notes there. Hope that it was helpful for you in some way. Amanda, hi. Thanks so much again for being here. That's amazing. Deborah, hey, how are you? Thanks again for being here. Yes. That's all CA. Yes, for sure. Southwestern Ontario. I don't know about you, where you are, Deborah, but for me right now, we had some snow today and last night. And some more forecast for the next 4 days. It's like a winter wonderland today. It was awesome. Aw, Linda, this is awesome. Aw, thanks so much. Oh, so I have this thing and I can't always see the comments here. I have to scroll around. It's it's that heart icon. I can't make it go away. I don't know how to block some of the words. I cannot always read what I'm seeing here on the screen. All fits in with what I'm up to. Linda, that's awesome. Oh, Kathy, thank you so much. Thanks. You're in the Niagara area. Oh, that's awesome. Niagara is beautiful. It's always been a beautiful place. I've always thoroughly enjoyed. Beautiful energy there too. I think there's a lot of, magic. There's always magical area. It's beautiful. Niagara is gorgeous. A lot. I think there's a lot more there than what we've been maybe told. But I love Niagara. It's beautiful, gorgeous. I love going there all the time. Aw. Yeah, it's damp, but yeah, snow here and damp. Oh, that's awesome. Well, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you enjoyed that tea leaf reading. It sounds like it's going to be pretty crazy, but a good week though too. So, I think we will. Oh, hang on. Especially, I'm gonna like yes. In case anyone is wondering what Nicole is referring to by NOTL, um, it means Niagara on the Lake, which is a beautiful, beautiful area of Niagara. If you've not been, look it up. It's gorgeous. There's a lot of wine. There's a lot of wineries and vineyards there. It's very historic. It's just beautiful. So it's gorgeous there. But we'll watch replay. Deborah, thank you so much. See, all of you mean so much to me, and I so appreciate you taking your time out to be here and to watch the replay. I appreciate it. I mean, we've talked about it in the past that my numbers sort of do this in the background on this platform, but I appreciate every single one of you. I don't even really pay attention to the numbers so much anymore because I know that they do fluctuate, and it's nothing to do with any of you. It's just the way that it is. But thank you so much, everyone, for being here. You've brightened my night, and hopefully that I hope also that you enjoyed this tea leaf reading. So I think we will end the live right now. I will again aim to have this posted tomorrow, hopefully by no later than early afternoon, but at some point by tomorrow I will have it posted. And I'll also aim to have those pictures posted as soon as possible as well of the tea leaves. Looks like it's going to be quite the week. Oh, thank you so much, Linda. Same to you. Love, light, and healing for you as well. Oh, I think I pushed a button. Sorry, hang on a second. Learning as I go here. How to make that go away? What do I do? There. Okay. I have to click in the right spot. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much again for being here. I love each and every single one of you. You all mean the world to me. And if I cannot go live, I'm not going live again this week. So if you would like to have a tea leaf reading next week, I'm going to be aiming to go live as of right now, most likely Thursday, which is December the 14th at 8 p.m. Back to our normal schedule. So we'll aim to go live again on Monday, December the 11th, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll do another general weekly tea leaf reading for the week. And also on Thursday, the 14th at 8 p.m. And that's when we're going to be doing, maybe we'll increase it to 4, but usually we do 3 tea leaf readings of 5 minutes each. So if you've never had a tea leaf reading, or even if you have had one before and you like to have a quick little look-see in the leaves and see what the universe would like you to know, like us to know, like you to know, please feel free to come ahead and join that. I don't know if you will get notified, but I will do my very best to schedule that as soon as possible. So that's going to be next Thursday, December 14th at 8 p.m. I do post quite frequently on my community tab, so all of those updates will also be on there as well. So please feel free to go ahead and check that over the next few days, and I will have all those links posted on my community tab for you. Checking back in the chat here. Yes, Dragonfly. It's going to be a fun week for sure, for sure. Thank you so much, everyone. Yes, thank you so much for joining. So appreciate and love each and every one of you. We won't see each other again this week, but I will aim to be live again Monday and also Thursday, so we can see each other then and have another hangout. And here is to another amazing week ahead. I love you all so much. Have an amazing week, and we will see you again in a week's time. I love you.